Shri Ganesha Sharada Gurubhyo Namaha Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha. Welcome to all for this session on Ramayana to chapter 39 of Kishkindha Kanda. In the previous chapter, we saw Sugriva associated with his great leaders from the army of Vanaras. He proceeded towards Rama and fall at his feet, asking for the mercy. And then Rama lifted him up, embracing him. He also told him that involving in the sensual pleasures will always spoil a monarch and need to be very careful. And this is the time, with the arrival of autumn season, to set out for an expedition in search of Sita. And then Sugriva started narrating him how all his forces are arriving at Prasravana hill just outside Kishkindha in order to please Rama, and that whole army will be at the service of Rama. Thus spoke Sugriva, standing with joined palms before Rama, and that most virtuous of men, taking him in his arms, embraced him, saying, "It is no wonder that Indra sends the rain, nor that the sun with his thousand rays dispel the darkness from the sky. O my dear one, nor that the moon by its brilliance makes the night clear, nor that your equals create the happiness of their friends. O scourge of your enemies, to find nobility of character in you is not strange. I know you by the affectionate tenor of your speech. With your support, O my friend, I shall vanquish all my enemies on the battlefield. You are my ally and should assist me. To his own destruction did that wild demon bear mightily away as Anuhlada carried away Shachi, having first deceived her father. In fact, this was another story that comes in the Puranas, where Shachi, who was having a deep love towards Indra, being herself the daughter of Puloma, who was a Daitya, the enemy of Indra, he was not ready to give his daughter Shachi in marriage to Indra. So, because of that reason, there was another demon called as Anuklada who cheated Puloma and he convinced him and carried away Shachi. And immediately on knowing that, Indra attacked both Anuklada and Puloma, and he killed both of them and took charge of Shachi and married her. For long I shall pierce Ravana with my sharp arrows, as Shatakpratu, that slayer of his enemies, slew the haughty father of Paulomi, that is, the haughty father of Shachi, because she is called as Paulomi, being herself daughter of Puloma. At that moment, darkness covered the firmament and veiled the fiery brilliance of that orb of a thousand rays. Pall of dust hung over all regions, and the earth with its mountains, forests, and woods trembled. The entire earth was covered with innumerable monkeys, resembling kings of men, and who, having sharp teeth, were gifted with great strength. In the twinkling of an eye, those foremost of monkeys, surrounded by troops numbering hundreds of crores, endowed with extreme energy, roaring like thunder, gathered from the rivers, mountains, and seas with others who inhabited the forest. Monkeys, the color of the rising sun, are white like the moon, or the tint of lotus stamens, and are pale, having their home on the golden mountain, appeared in tens of thousands in attendance on that renowned and valiant monkey Shatabali. Then the puissant father of Tara, who resembled a golden hill, that is Sushena, appeared at the head of many thousand crores. Thereafter, the father of Ruma, father in law of Sugriva, who resembled the filaments of a lotus and was like a youthful sun, arrived accompanied by other thousands of crores of monkeys. And that foremost of monkeys, Kesari, Hanuman's illustrious father, appeared in company with many thousands of monkeys, and Gavaksha, king of Golangolas, endowed with dreadful power, came surrounded by millions of monkeys. Dhumra, also the destroyer of his enemies, advanced with 200 bears endowed with terrific speed. Thereafter, the leader of the herds, Panasha, of exceeding prowess, came, accompanied by 3 million mighty and dreadful warriors, and he was followed by Nila of immense stature, who resembled a mass of collyrium with 10 crores of monkeys. And bright as a golden mountain, the heroic Gavaya arrived with 5 crores of monkeys, and in his devotion to Sugriva, the brave chief Darimuka brought 1,000 crores. Thereafter, the two powerful Ashwini Putras, Mainda and Divida, presented themselves with 1,000 million monkeys. The brave warriors Gaja conducted an army of 3 crores of monkeys, and the illustrious king of the bears called Jambavan came at the head of 10 crores, placing himself under Sugriva's command. The renowned Romana followed with 100 crores of intrepid monkeys in all cases. 100,000 monkeys followed Gandhamadana, and an infinite number were under the command of Prince Angada, who, like his father, was full of courage. Thereafter, shining like a star, came Tara of supreme valor, accompanied by 5 crores of monkeys from a great distance, and there followed Indrajanu, a brave and skillful general, who in his turn presented himself at the head of 11 crores, and also Rambha with a ayuta of soldiers, and there followed the monkey leader Durmukha, that valiant one full of phenomenal courage, with 2 crores of monkeys resembling the peaks of Mount Kailasa. Hanuman himself was accompanied by thousands of monkeys, and the supremely brave Nala was followed by the inhabitants of the woods to the number of 100, 1,000, and 100 monkeys. The fortunate Dadhimuka was escorted by 10 crores of monkeys, and with loud shouts took his place beside Sugriva. The Sharabha, Kumuda, Vakni, and Rambha came, those monkeys who were able to change their shape at will, with their forces of incalculable numbers, covering the entire earth, its mountains and forests. All the monkeys inhabiting the earth gathered round Sugriva, leaping, gambolling, and roaring, and those Plavangamas surrounded Sugriva like massed clouds round the sun. Full of courage and money and full of courage and energy, they gave voice to repeated shouts of acclamation, bowing their heads in salutations to the king of Vanaras. Others, the leaders of armies, according to tradition, approached the king and stood by his side with joined palms. And Sugriva, standing in extreme devotion before Rama, informed him of the arrival of the monkeys, and then addressed his generals who were burning with zeal, saying, O chief of monkeys, O chiefs of Vanaras, station your forces duly on the mountain, near hills, in the woods, and let each ascertain the exact number of his troops. Thus ended chapter 39 of Kishkindha Kanda in Ramayana. Namaste Sharada Devi, Kashmira Puravasini, Twamaham Prarthaye Nityam, Vidya Danancha Dehime. Goodbye.